Hello, this is our comprehension activity about the Animalia Kingdom. We are Andrea,
Gala,
Julián,
Javier.
and Frida.
The divisions of the Animalia Kingdom are as follows. The first one is the kingdom, which is the largest group within the Animalia Kingdom, and this contains all animals. The second is the phylum, which is the second largest division. The third is the class. The animals in a class are more alike than those in a phylum. To exemplify, birds and amphibians belong to the same phylum, but to different classes. The fourth one is the order. This group is even more specific when it comes to common characteristics. Cats and shrews are placed into the Mammalia class, but cats are grouped in the Carnivoria order, while shrews are set in the Insectivoria order. The fifth one is a family. There are countless families amongst the Animalia kingdom, but to name just a few, there is Canidae, Felidae, and Bovidae. The sixth is a genus. All genus groups are extremely similar, but if some animals are in different genus, they can't breed with one another. And finally, we have the species. This is the basic unit of all scientific classification. All members of a species have multiple similar characteristics, but are distinct from every other form of life and from one another. Members of a species can breed with one another, and their offspring tends to grow to look akin to their parents. Each member of a species has a scientific name, like Ursus for bears.
Subdivision for Animalia Kingdom. Animalia phyla are categorized according to certain standards concerning their overall bodily makeup, symmetry, etc. The following are just a few types: Arthropod, Cynophora, Cnidaria, Porifera, and Obelia.
Animalia Kingdom class. Classes of the Animal Kingdom. Classes have more characteristics in common than animals in a division or phylum. For example, amphibians, reptiles, and birds belong to the phylum Chordata. However, each of the animals belong to a different class. Amphibians belong to the class of Amphibia, which consists of frogs, toads, and salamanders. Reptiles belong to the class of Reptilia, which consists of snakes, crocodiles, and alligators, while birds belong to the class of apes. Now, for classes of the animal kingdom, we have a list. We have the class of apes, where we see birds, as we mentioned already, class of fish, reptilia, mammalia, and amphibia.
Animalia Kingdom order. Orders are made up of animals that have more features alike than those in a class. For example, dogs, cats, and raccoons eat flesh and are grouped together in an order called Carnivora, with other flesh-eating animals. On the other hand, rabbits eat plants and are classified in the order Herbivora, with other plant-eating animals. The types of orders in the Animalia kingdom are carnivores, those who only eat meat; herbivores, those who only eat plants; omnivores, those who eat both meat and plants; and insectivores, those who eat insects.
Animalia Kingdom families. Families can be seen as a group of living things that are related by their common attributes, and it is an intermediate category within the category seen in this image, as explained before. When it comes to families within the Animalia kingdom, we have to understand that there are many. There are around 6,000 families that have been discovered, and there are more to be known. When we talk about these families, we might not be able to name them all, since the species are constantly being discovered, and there is an extensive record as of now. However, we can name some of the most known families to get an idea of what they are. For example, Canidae, which includes dogs, wolves, coyotes, and they are mostly known as mammals and are carnivores. Felidae are similar to Canidae in the sense that they are carnivores, and these include cats, lions, cheetahs, and other types of animals, as seen in this image. Bovine includes sheep, cows, goats, oxes, and other animals of the same kind that can be seen in this image too.
Thank you.